Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating and sometimes disturbing world of royal inbreeding. For centuries, Europe's noble families believed themselves to be different, special, set apart. But this practice had unforeseen and often tragic consequences, etched into the faces and fates of some of history's most famous rulers. Charles II of Spain, the last Habsburg ruler of the Spanish Empire, stands as a stark reminder of the perils of royal inbreeding. Born with a catalogue of physical and mental disabilities, his life was a tragic testament to generations of keeping the family bloodline pure. His jaw deformed, so large he struggled to speak and chew, a condition we now call mandibular prognathism, the Habsburg jaw. He suffered from epilepsy, frequent bouts of fever, and was described by some as simple-minded. Whether he truly suffered from intellectual disabilities is debated, but his poor physical health was undeniable. Charles serves as a poignant reminder of the dangers of unchecked power and the often cruel hand dealt by genetics. Tutankhamun, the boy king of Egypt, ascended to the throne surrounded by an aura of mystery and splendor. But behind this gilded facade lay a story of genetic fragility, a consequence of the ancient Egyptian practice of marrying within the royal family. Tutankhamun, we now know through DNA analysis, was the product of incest. His parents were siblings, a fact hidden for centuries. He was plagued by health problems, a club foot, a cleft palate, and a bone disorder, all likely a result of his pedigree. The pharaohs believed their bloodline sacred, but this belief had tragic consequences for Tutankhamun, cutting his reign short. Queen Victoria, the formidable matriarch of the British Empire, reigned for over 6 decades. Her influence extended far beyond her island nation, her children marrying into royal families across Europe. But Victoria unknowingly carried a dangerous genetic legacy, a gene for haemophilia, a blood-clotting disorder. Her marriage to her cousin, Prince Albert, spread the haemophilia gene far and wide, earning Victoria the sombre title of the Royal Carrier. Her son Leopold suffered from the disease, and 2 of her daughters became carriers, passing the gene on to their own children. The Romanov family of Russia, grandchildren of Queen Victoria, would feel the full brunt of this genetic inheritance with tragic consequences. King George III, the British monarch during the American Revolution, is remembered for his bouts of madness. While the exact cause of his illness is still debated, his family history, riddled with intermarriage, offers a compelling clue. George descended from a long line of European royalty, a lineage that often intertwined. His parents were cousins, and his family tree reveals a pattern of intermarriage stretching back generations. George suffered 5 major episodes of prolonged and profound mental derangement. While some historians point to porphyria, a metabolic disorder, others believe his mental illness may have been exacerbated by genetic factors. The tragic decline of King George III serves as a reminder of the complex interplay between genetics and health. Ferdinand V of Austria, the last of the Habsburg emperors, ascended to the throne in 1835. He inherited a vast empire, but also a legacy of inbreeding that had taken a toll on his family's health for generations. Ferdinand's parents were double first cousins, their union more of a political arrangement than a love match. Ferdinand suffered from numerous health problems throughout his life. He had epilepsy, seizures, and a severe speech impediment that made it difficult for him to communicate. He was also described as intellectually challenged, unable to grasp complex issues or make independent decisions. Despite his obvious difficulties, Ferdinand ascended to the throne, a testament to the power of lineage over ability. After a series of revolutions in 1848, he was forced to abdicate, his inability to rule a poignant symbol of the decline of the Habsburg dynasty. Philip II of Spain, the king who launched the Spanish Armada, was a man of deep faith and even deeper ambition. He presided over a vast empire, but his reign was marked by both triumph and tragedy. Philip married 4 times, each time to a close relative, in an attempt to secure his lineage and consolidate his power. His first wife, his cousin Maria of Portugal, died in childbirth, as did his fourth wife, his niece Anna of Austria. His son and heir, Don Carlos, born of his first marriage, suffered from physical and mental disabilities, likely a result of his parents' close blood ties. Philip's obsession with maintaining the purity of his bloodline ultimately led to tragedy and instability within his own family. Marie Antoinette, the last Queen of France, is often remembered for her extravagance and her tragic end at the hands of the French Revolution. But her story, like that of many royals, is intertwined with the complex legacy of inbreeding. Marie Antoinette was a Habsburg, a member of one of the most powerful and inbred royal families in Europe. Her parents, Maria Theresa of Austria and Francis I, Holy Roman Emperor, were related through multiple lines of descent. While her extravagance and political blunders contributed to her downfall, her Habsburg lineage and the genetic legacy it carried played a role in her tragic fate. The stories of these kings and queens, their triumphs and tragedies, offer a glimpse into a world where power and lineage trumped all else. The practice of inbreeding, while common among European royalty, often had devastating consequences, leading to genetic disorders, ill health, and even early death. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more historical insights.